You should watch First to Third because of your commitment to excellence,
Drunken debauchery.
athletic achievement,
PBR.
competition,
Women.
money.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him.
Kickballer, save $20 at customink.com. Check it out.
This week on First to Third, we discussed the upcoming DC Kickball 365 Open Tournament in Washington, D.C. on July 14th, 2012.
Guys, the 4th annual DC Kickball Open this coming weekend. We have a full slate of teams, 24, all over the damn place. They're coming to town. It's going to be hot, sweaty, and awesome.
Woohoo!
DC.
How you guys doing?
Good.
It's
Good.
good to be back, man.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks off. Thanks to the fans for being patient with us as we took a few weeks off for the
I was
4th.
at rehab, actually, if you want to tell everyone.
I thought it was a Katy Perry concert, but whatever.
That's true as well.
You guys
There we
excited
go.
about this weekend?
So
Pumped, man.
excited.
Totally
Kickball time.
stoked. A bunch of teams I don't even know or have played before going. I'm hoping to get a shot at these guys.
So it's the 4th year we're doing this. Big props to our sponsors. We got CDS Legal, complete discovery source. They're at cdslegal.com. And then also the guys over at Next Game. These guys do a hell of a job, and actually they're going to be included in, there we go, boom. They're going to be included in the upcoming challenge, which we're going to have on Friday night at the meet and greet. So we'll fill you in with details about that later. But yeah, 4th year doing this. Can you believe it?
No,
You're
I
getting old,
can't.
man.
This is crazy.
And I just met you. Oh, sorry.
That's pretty good.
So come play kickball.
So yeah, we're playing at Longbridge Park. It's the first year we've ever done it there. It's gonna be a lot of
Nice
fun.
fields. They're so nice.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Fantastic.
As long as they're close to the hotel, I'm pretty pumped, and they are. So,
everything is walking distance this year, and hopefully
what about stumbling distance and crawling?
too.
Walking in the next
Walking in,
morning
stumbling,
distance.
yes. So we're gonna have everything next to each other. Last year was at Fairfax. It was a heck of a drive out there, but this year, everything is within like 2 miles walking distance total for everything going on. Friday night, Saturday event, and then Saturday night as well. So it'll be good.
Sounds great, man.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you tell us who's coming to this thing?
So we've got 24 teams. We're gonna run through the names. I'm gonna say the team name and the city, and if you got anything to say about them, we'll do rapid fire. You ready?
Yep.
Blood, Sweat, and Beers, Washington, D.C.
Great name. Will Menace.
Michaela, you got
actually-
anything?
Just real quick. They made some noise last year. Hope they can bring it this year. Didn't have a good showing in Harrisburg, but they're in their hometown.
All right, we'll go alternate now. Catamounts from Vermont. Nothing.
I have a lot to say about these guys.
Go for it.
I went to college with most of them. I actually got them to come to this tournament because they've been running the show up in Burlington now for a couple years, a bunch of seasons. They're going to come down. I mean, they're going to be tough. They're coming shorthanded. I'm shorthanded in terms of they're going to have a minimum amount of number to play that might hurt them if it's 95 degrees because they've never been to a tournament. And, we all know 5 straight games every inning can kill you after a while. But they have some athletes, and it'll be good to see.
Very cool. Deja Vu, Bowie, Maryland.
Very excited they actually decided to show up and sign up. They're a good team. They're fast. They've got 2 of the fastest guys I've ever seen play. So I think they'll make some noise, especially since they're in their hometown. They'll bring fans. They did last year, which was awesome.
All right, Dirty South Kickers, Virginia Beach.
They sound terrible. I don't know anything about them.
Back
Yeah.
in Black. Think about it. All right, next we've got Elm City Wolfpack, New Haven, Connecticut.
Love them. I know a couple guys coming on this squad. I mean, they're going to come to play. It's a matter on who they brought, but fun guys, even if they don't win a bunch of games.
Very true. All right, Foot Snipers, Virginia Beach.
I've
Without
heard their
the
name
Panic
before.
People.
Huh?
Without the Panic People now.
Ah, okay. I've heard their names before, but I don't. I mean, they made noise before, but I think they had Panic, so I don't know what they'll be like without the Panic players.
Snipers, I think we'll probably see them do well. Definitely a top 8 team if they get moving, if they are strong and put a lot of good bunts on the ground, good pitching. Without the Panic players, we'll see what happens. All right, J. Crew, Washington D.C. Last second add to the tournament.
That's awesome. Again, I'm glad that they were talking about not coming and they decided to come in. And again, I think they'll make more noise now that they're at home. They've been rolling to tournament shorthanded, and I think they could do better having more people.
Agreed. It also hopefully will help them if they get a good pool seed. I don't think a lot of people will put them in the top 8 in rankings because we're basically, just really quick point, the captains all have a chance to vote for teams 1 through 16. I think J. Crew will fall into that top 16. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Good.
So if they get put in the top 16, then they should be hopefully not screwed when it comes to the random drawing that we do after we place everybody. But not random drawing, but we'll see how it goes. Kick
Cool.
what your mama gave you. Newport News.
Hopefully they shake what their mama gave them and make some money this tournament, because that's the only way they're going to, probably.
All right, Lights Out of Pennsylvania.
Good team. We've scrimmaged them before. I think they did well in Harrisburg.
Yeah. I think they're the first top 10 team that I've seen come up so far. They're definitely solid. I played them twice in Harrisburg, and they're really athletic. They can do some damage.
I don't know how many people they're bringing down to the tournament, but if they play as well as they did at Harrisburg and keep that confidence, they're going to be a tough team to beat come
Definitely.
Yep.
All right, next up, Limited Edition, Newport News.
Don't know.
I think that's
Hopefully,
a team name change. And I don't have it in front of me.
You know what? It's all in caps, so they must be serious.
All right, next up, Lock It Up, New York City. Michaela, what do you think?
These guys, I've never
Possible
heard of them
tournament
before.
champion.
I don't think they do well ever. I'm just kidding.
I
Their
think they're
catcher's
gonna suck
really
it up.
good. They have some good position players. Besides that, you should overlook them.
They're flying under the radar, right?
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
Way under here. Coming
Always.
under.
Are you guys rolling deep?
Yeah, actually, probably our deepest so far. We got Jay and Shannon from Relax and Let It Happen playing with us. Full squad besides that, missing Dan, Blanco, Purdy. Other than that, every single guy on our roster's there. Add Jay.
Nice.
All right, next up, Meatballs, the defending champions, 2 years in a row. Can anybody upset them?
They are
Fort
gonna be-
Lauderdale, Florida.
They're going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
They're not getting respect right now.
No.
They came off 2 bad losses in Jacksonville. They're going to prove something.
Yeah, well, I don't want to play them, but I'm excited to see like what they're going to show because like Adrock said, they're not getting the respect I personally think they kind of deserve for doing as well as they have. I look to them to have some great games, but I'm hoping that we can kind of avenge we being OSC can avenge down in South Florida.
Yeah, as well as last year, IB played Meatballs, and a lot of the players from IB are now in OSC, so that would be nice. But
So
the
that's what I would
Meatballs-
like to happen. But I mean, I'm excited. I think they're going to play really well up here. I wouldn't expect anything less.
If you've never watched the show, the Meatballs are not only the defending National Circuit Cup champions from last year, which our tournament out in Vegas, but also they won how many 3 or 4 tournaments last year. They're ridiculously good, but they've had a bumpy start. But again, they're still pretty good, so we'll see how it happens.
They're
Yep.
Mo Tussin out of Washington, D.C. Good old Joey
Take it.
Dog.
Yep. I think they'll make a good run.
If they've got everybody, a lot of their guys are injured.
Yeah, the Frolis Joe Jacksons here. I think they'll do like they do every tournament, I guess. They're respectable, but not a threat to win anything.
True.
It could cause an upset.
Yeah.
I could
They
see
could
them
win
causing
a
an upset.
close game here and there, but I don't think they're going to end up winning the whole thing. But solid team, solid guys.
Yeah, and it's not like they've never played the game before. A lot of these guys know the game, know how to play the game.
Right.
We'll see what they do. Next up, we got the Nutcrackers from Virginia Beach.
Nada.
I've heard some chatter on the boards about what they're bringing, but other than that, it's all talk. So they got to make some moves on the field rather than chatting on the boards.
All right, Next up, Michaela's favorite team, the New York Shower Hammers out of New York City.
Where's Oakley?
Oakley, our other guest host, is
practicing.
at practice with the Shower
Yes.
Hammers.
I
Currently
think
the number one team in the country on the national tour. They've won 2 out of the 8 circuit events. Very good team.
they're the team coming in with momentum. I mean, I think, like we said before, Meatballs is coming in nasty because they're not getting respected. I think Shower Hammers just coming in with momentum, just going to try and continue to roll that going down. They've been playing, especially, I hate to say this, they've been playing really well, and they're not making mistakes. And if you don't make mistakes, it's very likely that you're going to win more games than lose them. So I expect them to do well.
I had a Shower Hammer koozie around here. I don't know where it went.
I got one behind me. I mean, these guys definitely favorite to win. Not the favorite, because I think there's a couple favorites, but
There's a few.
definitely walking with a swagger right now, and solid team. I hope we play them.
All right, next up, we've got OSC out of Washington, D.C. Michaela and I will shut our mouths really quickly. What do you got?
Well, I mean, quality team. They've been around for years, these guys, shuffling lineups, but it's the same guys that get off the bus every time. And, I mean, how many finals have these guys made? They won Founders Cup last year, most of the crew. So, hometown, they're going to be one of the favorites to win it all, too.
Michaela, you ready to play?
I'm so ready to play. I'm ready for DC. It was
Let's
one of my
do
favorite
this.
tournaments. So I'm excited.
All right, next
I'm
up,
ready for some redemption. Sorry. All right, that's
Okay.
all I had to add.
Panic Attack, Virginia Beach.
I think they're another team coming in salty. They were not happy, well, from the boards, and this is what I've gathered. They were not happy with what people were saying about Atlanta, about being hurt or not being hurt, who's playing, who's not playing. I think they're coming with a chip on their shoulder to prove that, yes, I mean, they won how many events last year? And I know there's this whole
Too damn
last year, this year argument going on, but they have the respect from last year. I think they're looking to get it back this year. So I see them coming in salty, and I see them doing well.
Yeah, Georgia, they came in, everybody kind of questioned, oh, maybe they'll be ready, maybe they won't. They made it to the finals. They played excellent. We played them twice with our team that we played on. I forgot her name, Team X.
Team X.
But they had a couple guys get injured, and
Yep.
it's been a couple weeks, but still, that'll be tough to pull back from. All right, next up, Peninsula Pounders from Newport News, Virginia.
Well,
Kicking team, the team that can kick the shit out of the ball, but their offense never clicks when it needs to.
right. Well, they beat Lock It Up, but those guys are chumps, as we established. But I think they're one of those teams that could beat a good team and lose to a terrible team.
Yeah.
So, which team's going to show up?
Still,
But-
though, Peninsula Pounders by far are the best backdrop we've ever had on a podcast on First to Third.
Solid.
Solid.
Well,
Yeah.
Bark was one of my favorite human beings on the planet behind
Yes.
Gandhi.
Awesome.
So Pounders, if you win, we'll get you back on the show. We'll have you on anyways.
Yup.
We'll have you on the show anyway because you're awesome.
I might make Bark as a host if they win this thing.
I might lose my job. All right, next up, we got Pistachio Bashio out of Washington, D.C., a solid team. Michaela?
I don't know them.
Not solid.
I said
We'll see.
solid.
I know these guys have been winning a lot. I can't name you what league they play in right now. I think it's Virginia, but they've got a lot to
Exactly.
prove as well. And thankfully they're a Waka team. They've been playing for a while. They went to Vegas, I think, with Founders Cup.
I've heard that name before. I just can't place
Yeah,
them.
they've been around. They just have never done the circuit, at least as this team. So we're looking forward to it.
Well,
Next
welcome
up.
to the circuit.
We've got Rockstar Lifestyle out of Washington, D.C., captained by Chris Holland and company. What do you got?
Whoop, whoop. I love Rockstar. They're awesome.
I love most of them. They may make it out of pool play. And after that, it would be a win for them if they won an elimination game.
Very true. All right, next up, Surrender the Booty, which right now is kicking ass on the meet and greet Facebook like challenge. And also the captain, Jimmy Bush, has posted a really slick photo of the White House with Surrender the Booty all over the front of it saying the booty's coming to D.C. All right, what do you think, Go? Is Surrender the Booty going to get out of pool play?
I think they could if it's the same, if they've
Depends on
capitalized and improved on the team they brought to Florida 2 years ago.
I don't know who
Yeah.
they've added, but I know they're coming ready to win. So we'll see how it works out.
All right, there
Next
you go.
up, we've got the Situation out of Virginia Beach.
expect them to be solid and do well again. I mean, they did.
Top 4, top 8. What do you think?
Well,
At the moment, I think they're overrated from what they've done in 2012. A lot of people are throwing them in the top 10 conversation. I don't really know what they've done, to be honest with you. They are a good team historically. I think they really need to come out there and have a good showing in DC to make me a believer that, they're on the scene and good. But if they come and they play well, I think they could be in the mix, Final Four, maybe get lucky.
I was definitely saying Elite Eight. I definitely could see them making noise up until the Elite Eight, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Very cool. And the last group, Unleash the Stars from Bowie, Maryland, formerly known as BLTN.
Oh, okay.
Captained
yeah.
by Daryl, I think his name.
Yeah, we played them. We played them in DC last year.
Yeah, I think that was the first tournament I
Well,
played.
Daryl's a good pitcher for starters, so he might keep the games close. Not sure who they picked up or dropped from that team, but they had a ton of speed. They just didn't know how to bunt to get on the bases properly. But if they figure that out in the past year, they might be the next Shockwave.
Yeah, I think this team has a good chance. I don't know if they'll get out of pool play, but we'll see. But nonetheless, that's our quick little 8-minute speed round of the 24 teams. Things to note, we're each going to play 4 games, so it's 4 rounds of pool play. We've got 12 fields on gorgeous turf. The top 16 teams will advance. And right now, as of the 2012 National Tour standings goes, we've got 24 teams in this tournament. 12 of those teams are circuit teams. So
Woo!
it'll be a tough tournament. But
This is a great tournament. This is definitely, after the first time we played, was it 3 years ago, or I played, I had friends come out to the last one at Fairfax and said, you don't have any idea why I play kickball? Come to this tournament. We're going to have some of the best teams in the nation that play this game here. And afterwards, everyone went, okay, I get it. It's so different than what they expected. So I'm going to be doing the same thing again. I mean, this is a tough bunch of teams. It's going to be
This is probably the toughest grouping this year. I think it trumps Florida at this point. From what
I was going to say that too.
yeah, Florida, a lot of the teams north of the state of Florida haven't played kickball in months. So this is someone on the boards, I can't remember who it was, kind of commented that, wow, if you're going to win this tournament, you're going to have to play 8 games. And like Adrock said, it's going to be 85,
90.
88, 90 degrees.
Yeah.
We might have a thunderstorm in the middle of the day to cool things off, but the humidity is going to be off the hook. It's not
And
going to be
it's
fun
turf,
to play.
so you got that heat
Yeah.
held into the turf.
Yeah, and the heat's just going to radiate up against
Oh
it.
yeah, it's
That's
going to be
gonna pop.
110. I
It's
forgot
gonna
we
be
were playing on
ridiculous.
turf.
Yep.
But
But these fields are beautiful. Like it's a great new complex. I played some soccer games there. It's sweet.
yeah, so
Good.
if you're in the area or if you're watching this and you live within the DC area, come out Saturday. Games start at 9 a.m. Pool play will end at 1 o'clock. We'll have a lunch hour, which is basically take a break. And then Sweet 16 starts at 2 o'clock. We should finish by 7 o'clock, assuming we don't have any major delays because of overtime. If you're not going to be anywhere near the area, we invite you to watchkickball.com. We're going to have 3 cameras going. This is going to be the first time we've ever tried this. We have a live cam and 2 fan cams. We've actually assigned people with cameras to walk around all day to record games. So we'll have one game on one camera, another game on another, etc. So we invite you to watchkickball.com. It's free. Check it out from your phone, from your Roku device, from your browser, whatever. Check it out.
That's awesome.
Hey, listen, enough about kickball. Where are we partying?
Good points. So there's a lot going on this weekend. We've got a meet and greet on Friday night. We've got the tournament, obviously, on Saturday with 3 awesome food trucks, Bada Bing, Sticks, and the Orange Cow. You should just come to the tournament for those food trucks alone. But then at the same time, we've got an after party Saturday night. So meet and greet, Tortoise and the Hare, Friday night, 6 to 9 o'clock. There's a lot going
Did you
on.
do that on purpose?
What's that?
6 to 9?
6 to 9. No.
Really?
You see Michaela with
That's why
her-
you're wearing the horns, Adrock.
Yeah, we got. I'm in the middle. Anyways, so Friday night we're going to have a lot of things. We're going to have 2 major announcements. One is a challenge. The first announcement will be with our charitable sponsor coming out. We'll talk about it then.
Yep.
So there's an announcement before an announcement. Got to keep it going. Take a shot.
Patent admin.
Pat and Davin. We're also going to have the Next Game Challenge. So, like I said, these guys at Next Game Nation rock. The team that has the most players sign up for their team between Friday and Saturday night gets a free bar tab of $100 or a free gift card of $100 to Dick's Sporting Goods. So
Signs up for what?
For their app.
Oh,
So-
the app. Okay.
Yeah. So on your iPhone, or you can go to the website or whatever.
What does the app do?
The app will tell you where. Find yours, baby. The app will tell you where your next soccer game is, or if you're looking for a pickup kickball game, you can launch the app and find a pickup game. Or
Oh,
if you want to find
sweet.
the next circuit event, you open up the app and you find it. It's a great way to kind of discover new sports around you, and it's all user generated. And definitely want you to check it out. Challenge number 2. Do you know what it is, Adrock?
Blackout.
That's Saturday.
Oh, for Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Has to do with Facebook. Friday night at the meet and greet, we're going to be doing the other challenge is the like contest. So right now on Facebook.com, under the Kickball 365 user account, we've got a photo album with every team's team icon. It's about this big, unfortunately. But everybody who's a fan of OSC or Lock It Up or whatever your team is,
I like this
the
game.
most likes you get, combined with the amount of players at the party on Friday night, will win the $100 bar tab from us for Friday night.
Okay,
Nice.
So
I can do that.
all this information is in the welcome packet, or we're talking about it on Twitter, Facebook. So check out the details and go like your photo.
Love it.
If you have no idea what I'm talking about, yell at your captain. But that's Friday night. We're also one other really big cool thing, and we're gonna play this video, and I think everybody in the bar is gonna go absolutely BS crazy. Oakley and Phil and Ricky of Ricky Flies, that's how he's going to be known for the rest of his life, or at least to us, put together a highlight reel. It's a 2-minute commercial. We call it the This Is Kickball commercial. And we're going to premiere it on a big screen at the bar on Friday night.
That's awesome.
Right after we do that, and everybody goes crazy, we're going to announce the pools, and then we'll be done about 9 o'clock at the latest. So you'll find out the pools, you'll see the commercial, you'll possibly win a bar tab, and you'll hear about another great announcement we have with our partners at Cure Search. So that's Friday night. If you're not planning to come to the meet and greet, you need to, because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I'll be there.
And then Saturday, obviously, food trucks during the tournament, and then the after party, we've rented out the entire bar. You, your friends, your family, bring them. You pay at the door. Again, private party, it's only us. Open bar tab for 2 hours, unless it runs dry, which is exactly what we did last year, and it lasted for 3 hours, so hopefully it'll last the same. But we're going to have pictures and videos from the event playing throughout the bar that night. We did this in Pennsylvania at the PAKC, and it rocked.
So awesome.
Everybody loved it. We're going to do the exact same thing on Saturday night after the DC tournament. And we're going to announce the winner of the Next Game Challenge for another bar tab. So there's just a lot going on. What do you guys think?
It's gonna be boring, but I'm gonna go anyway.
I'm stoked. It's gonna be
No, it's gonna be fun as hell, man. Friday's gonna be good. A lot of teams take it easy, but everything Admin talked about is gonna be fun anyway.
Yeah, you don't have to drink
Over.
Friday night by any means. If you're coming in from Vermont or Connecticut or Richmond, Virginia, come to the bar, have a glass of water, whatever. Get some
totally.
dinner. The place serves really good food too.
And then Saturday, obviously, while we're there, Saturday night, we're either majority of us drowning our sorrows and a few lucky people celebrating. So, I mean, it's going to be awesome. It's always awesome. It's a kickball tournament.
Yeah, and it's in DC.
It's one
Yeah.
of the best ones of the
Place
year.
kickball, adult kickball
Yep.
at least.
One of the majors.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
definitely one of the majors.
Well,
But yeah, that's the schedule. That's what we got planned.
I think we're done here.
I think I'm ready to go find me a Hype Cup winner on Saturday night.
Hype cup. Hype
Exactly.
cup.
Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and if you want to be on the show, send us a tweet. And go
Bye,
see
guys.
Ted. That movie is hilarious.
Bye.
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 Do that again?
Coming this fall in New Orleans. Oh, I just got a frog in my throat.
Rabbit.